began my journey looking for health answers when I got diagnosed with Crohn's or colitis in 2018, and none of the doctors seemed to have answers that I liked. And because they didn't have answers that I liked, I decided to go and look for answers that I did like. After going through a whole bunch of other types of therapies, I've tried pretty much everything that you can try. And since then, since starting stem cell therapy, the results have been amazing. My name's Corrie George. I'm from British Columbia, Canada, and Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm 32 years old, and I'm a business owner. In 2019, obviously I did my research because I was really sick and desperate and looking for answers, and nothing that I was throwing at the illness was really healing it. I mean, you know, it adjusts the way I ate, and that would mitigate it. But for me, the definition of healing, being fully healed, was being able to go back to a fully normal lifestyle. So I wanted to be able to go back to work. I wanted to be able to eat normally, work out, be fit and strong again. So that was my definition. And everybody else, they only had partial solutions. Like, oh, if you eat like this, but if you ever don't eat like this, you'll get sick again. Or you have to live a very low stress life, or you'll get sick again. Like, none of these were the answers that I looked for. Before stem cells, I was only sick for about 10 months. And I immediately went into alternative therapies. So I started doing plant-based food, probiotics, vitamin therapy, breath work, things like this. And those things all definitely helped. By the summer, I wasn't on any medication, and I had put back on 30 or 40 pounds. And for testimonial reference, when I was sick, I went from 180 pounds and muscle, like 10% body fat, to 110 pounds. So I've done stem cells in a few clinics, and I chose Panama because of one, Neil's reputation, the efficacy of what I had seen from the testimonials from people coming out of Panama, just the precision of how they handle a client to their cell process. Like, my research revealed that they were someone I could trust. When I spoke to people who were getting stem cells here, like 99%, I didn't actually find any negative. And everyone who I spoke to personally who had gotten stem cells here, they all had positive experiences and had actually seen an improvement to their quality of life. When I came to Panama, the booking process was super simple. And I went on the website and it said, you have to go through this process. And then I'm crossing my fingers like, oh, I hope I get approved. And then I got an email back that said, you've been conditionally approved. And I was like, oh my God, conditional approval. And 5 or 6 weeks later, I was here. Within like 5 or 6 weeks after that treatment, I went back to work. I wasn't like muscular the way I used to be. I wasn't strong the way I used to be, but I was recovering at a rate that I was confident. So it's kind of like a double benefit, because there's the benefit, you feel your body healing, and when you feel your body healing, you start to feel better emotionally. You start to see progress, and when you feel better emotionally, then you start getting out into a normal life again, and now your body kind of calms down and everything goes back to normal. I think what happens with most people when they get sick, they all have hope. Most people have hope that they're going to be able to work it out. The hope is kind of like a battery. And if you don't start seeing success right away, it takes a very strong mind to maintain hope that there are answers. And luckily, I went through enough of that until I found stem cells. And then the stem cells was enough of a boost the first time, like where I completely went back to normal, where I was like, oh, answers exist. And the fact that I said answers exist, that kept me believing that I could figure anything out. So that's really what stem cells gave for me. They gave me a stepping stone, and stem cells gave me hope, gave me an experience enough to believe that answers are possible.